recently, Luigi has taken up being shot out of warp tubes for fun, and today he's brought with him one of his inspirations for his new hobby, Human Cannonball for the Atari 2600. And let's see, according to the game art, Raleigh Fingers plays a maniacal giant stuntman who shrinks his rivals down and shoots them out of a cannon. Oh my. Let's go ahead and take Human Cannonball. Let's pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Human Cannonball was published by Atari and carries a copyright year of 1979. It was also released under the Sears Telegames label as Cannon Man. The manual opens with the following. Careful now, the Human Cannonball is counting on you to make your calculations accurately. Otherwise, he'll end up flat as a pancake, and you'll end up with 0 points or a miss to show for it. The objective of this game is to shoot the man out of the cannon and into the water tower. To accomplish this, you must consider the following variables: the angle of the cannon, the speed at which the man travels after being shot from the cannon, and the distance between the cannon and the water tower. Shooting a man into a town's water tower, huh? That cannot be sanitary. Human Cannonball is a calculation-style game. In total, there are 8 game variations that can be played with 1 or 2 players alternating. These variations include having the cannon in a fixed position, in a position chosen by the player, or random position chosen by the computer, random speed, or speed chosen by the player, the ability to choose your cannon angle between 20 and 80 degrees, or having the computer randomly choosing an angle, having the tower in a fixed position, or being able to move it, and having games where there is a barrier with an open gap. You can also use the difficulty switch to make the game more difficult by placing it in the A position, which will make the tower more narrow and harder to land in. The goal of each game is to get 7 points by having your man land in the water tower 7 times. In a 2-player game, once one player earns 7 points, the other player will get an extra turn. In a 1-player game, the computer gets a point every time you miss the tower. To change the angle of your cannon, you press up to increase it a single degree, or down to decrease it a single degree, diagonally up and left to increase it by 10 degrees, and diagonally down and left to decrease it by 10 degrees. If you are playing a game where you could change the speed, you use right to increase the speed and left to decrease it. If you are playing a game where you could change the cannon's position, you can use right or left to move it likewise, or up to move it to the right slower, and down to move it to the left slower. You can also use left and right to move the tower if applicable. In all variations, you press the button to fire your stick figure. Graphically speaking, this is a very basic looking game, as you'd expect from an early title, although I do like the stick figure and seeing the word ouch over his head when he hits the ground. The sounds are also very basic. Family friendly wise, even though you'll be constantly dropping your little stick man on his head, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, typical copies of the game have a value of $3 loose, $11 complete, or $12 new. The Sears Cannon Man variation, however, is pretty rare. Loose copies go for $36, complete $97, and new copies go for $145. So what did I think of Human Cannonball for the Atari 2600? I'm afraid this game has not aged well for me personally. I don't mind playing calculation-style games, but this one is so basic that the fun runs out pretty quickly. The variations with the open window are an interesting idea, however you cannot see the window coming down from the top of the screen, which made it difficult for me to time my shot. I will say that I did enjoy being able to move the water tower, something I didn't realize was possible before I did this review. I also laughed quite a bit at my stick figure hitting the ground and saying ouch. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so much playing a game. I wonder what that says about me. So in the end, it's not a game I plan on playing much in the future, although it might be good for a laugh every now and then. So where am I going to rank Human Cannonball? I'm afraid it's going to be somewhat low, somewhere in the 190s. I do like Skiing more at 197, but I will put this over Skeet Shoot at 198. So out of the 222 games that are now ranked for your Atari 2600, Human Cannonball is bouncing off of a water tower and landing in the 198th position. Human Cannonball has not aged well, but it's still good for a laugh or two. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Nathaniel W. did, to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and if you ever walk by a water tower, be on the lookout for falling stuntmen.